Okay. Hi, everyone. One moment, if you please. Hang on. That music is a bit loud in my ear holes. Hang on. Drop it down there. Where's the volume mixer? Here it is. Yeah, whoopsie. There we go. Turn that down there. Cool. Should be fine. Right. Hi, everyone. Hi and welcome. I hope you're having a lovely Monday. Welcome to it. So, yes, a quick update then. On the latest video front, on the bullshittery, it's the start of the 8th week of work. Once again, I can only apologise that it's taking so long. Normally it takes me about 4 to 5 weeks to finish any given YouTube video. Unfortunately, this one is about 22 minutes long compared to the typical 10, so it is taking much longer. Nevertheless, by the end of this week, I'm hoping I'll have the pieces together, as in the bullshittery is made up of about 6 segments, and I just need to finish one last segment. It's a fight in the middle of the, it's like a fight sequence in the middle of the whole bullshittery. So I left it till last because I've got to cut it to music, so that's going to be quite tricky. I'll do the best I can, but yeah, by the end of the week, I'm hoping that I'll be at the end, the end of the principal cutting, the principal editing, and then the start of the quality assurance, where it's just a case of polish the damn thing and get it all ready for release. Yeah, or at least very close to it. In addition, today, I need to do a Patreon and a Twitch subscriber update. So, if you're a patron, there should be one up on Patreon. And also, if you're a Twitch subscriber, there's a Discord group below. So, I haven't done that yet. I'll do that later this afternoon, where I'll go into way more detail insofar as what exactly I've done and what I'm doing now. So, I mean, I can tell you that what I'm doing right now is I'm trying my best to provide feedback for the artists. So they're presenting assets for me that I can animate, and I'm working on tweaking them. So tweaking them and making changes and all that jazz. And that looks wrong. Shit. My trains are knackered. Of course they are. Anyway, so hi, welcome indeed to Factorio. Thank you Raider, Demon Ninja, and Siva, and Legendary Mo, and PCIT. Thank you all of you. And hi there Zoran, I hope you're having a lovely morning. Right, so introductions then. For those who have no idea what Factorio is, or just want a quick reminder, effectively we're playing as an individual, so a bloke or a lady, not sure, in this suit here, who have crash landed on this beautiful green world of water and grass and trees and fish and giant friendly insects that like to cuddle. Yeah, effectively we've crash landed here and we want to leave. In order to leave, though, we've got to build a rocket ship, and in order to build a rocket ship, we have to dig the metal and the copper and the stone and the coal. We've got to dig the raw materials and then obviously get coal out of the ground in order to power the machines that are going to be manufacturing these components. So you start off small, nothing particularly intimidating, just get some metal and put it in a furnace, get some coal, make the furnace run. But over time, you start to build conveyor belts which let you automate the process. So in this case, metal would be pulled from the ground and be taken over here to, say, like a processing plant where it would be turned into something else, and then that gets fed into like an assembler over here, which produces, say, like a, I don't know, like here goes copper plates. This is making copper wire. The copper wire is going into a circuit making factory. The circuits are going to wherever, like advanced circuits. So it's like an interconnected logistical chain. You start simple, and before you know it, Factorio has taken over your entire weekend. So yeah, I've been having fun. I've been chilling on the weekend. So welcome to my factory. It's looking a bit healthier now, although obviously it's still the desperate draw, the grab for more and more resources. So all of the resources enter the factory to the east side, entering via trains. They used to enter via conveyor belts, but we started using trains because the resources were exhausted in the local area, forcing me to go further afield. In addition, for those not familiar with Factorio, an outer wall is necessary because the inhabitants of this world are not so happy that we're here. Insects, giant, disgusting, hideous things, or at least hideous to us, that live here. They are enraged by the pollution and the vibrations that are being generated by all of our machines, and so periodically they will charge the walls in order to attack anything that's making vibrations. So we need to defend ourselves. We're just minding our own business here, obviously. So we have walls, we have minefields here, we have laser towers, we have Gatling guns, we have flamethrowers, all the fun toys to keep the natives at bay. So yeah, welcome to Factorio. Now, what I've been doing now is I've been trying to, basically get more copper. My factory is extremely hungry for copper, and we don't have enough of it. We've got enough copper ore, but we don't have the processing facilities. So what I'm doing right now is I'm working on the far southeast side of the factory, technically on a sub-factory, so a smaller factory that exists purely to feed this one. It's already almost depleted its existing copper resource. That's why I built it there. So let me show you this. Is it your birthday, Chinny? Hang on. If it's your birthday, Chinny, happy birthday. Yeah, happy birthday, sir. Right. So, here's the factory floor. This is our station. This used to be our outer wall here, but we've since expanded here and then here and then here. This used to be another sub-factory, which we've simply merged with, so the factory has extended all the way over here. I'm going to have the train station go there as well. But what we're doing right now is we're crossing the water. I've basically made a land bridge using some earth that I've dug up and thrown into the ocean. What I'm doing is I'm trying to convert this sub-factory from a pure mining operation into a copper furnace. So all of the ore will go here. We do have a little bit of that already, but I want to quadruple the size of this, frankly. I want to make a major copper ore processing facility. I'm flubbing my words this morning. Hi there, the Horus. Thank you, Horus. And Nethlefin, and Game Dev Alien, and Meanie, and Duke and Raider. Thank you, all of you. Right, let's get to work. Oh yes, also I'm piloting a giant spider. Wasn't this like a meme or something? I saw someone in the chat say it was like a joke, and then the devs put it in for real. Right, so how big is this going to be? Maybe just a little bit more. We'll expand it just a smidge. Not too many smidges, just one smidge. Metric smidge. Okay. Anyway, how's everyone doing? Too long, didn't read, working on the next bullshittery on week number 8. Not sure when it'll be done, sorry. Okay. Can the spider get hit by the trains? No, it just steps over the trains. Yes, indeed, I imagine so, Sven. It's because I've messed up this entire rail system by doing this, you see. I've bought one of my big trains over here in order to provide raw resources, so I'll dismiss it soon. Although I suppose you're right, I could always just move it myself. Get out of the way. There we go. So this train is here purely to deliver raw resources for this effort. I do have a regular security train that is coming here to... Oh shit, of course. This isn't a siding, it's the main line to the uranium. Ugh, okay. That's not going to help. I'll fix it soon. No, Admiral. We're continually trying to exhaust the ore. Right. Hang on a second. Yeah, bugs good. Yeah, hang on. I've severed the, what is it called? Ammunition feed, so I'm going to have to fix that. Okay. Right. But yeah, hope everyone is having a nice day today. My weekend was nice and chill. I did very little. Really, honestly, just played way too much Factorio. Did a little bit of cleaning, but not much. Today, this morning, I hit the ground running when it comes to work. Oops. And what I did is I jumped straight onto my emails. Bugger. And I've been sending emails out to the artists who are working on the animated assets that I require for the bullshittery. notably Bu Dingo. So she's working on the assets for a cinematic that I want to animate. Because frankly, the animation in the game is not very good. Yeah, credit where credit's due, and also criticism where criticism is due. The cutscene that Larian Studio decided to put in is pretty poor. I want to improve it. 1 second. The spider is pretty damn powerful, as you can tell. I was actually walking from one side of the, from one of my sub-factories over to the main factory, and I was just wiping bugs. I wandered from here to here, and I was just exterminating bugs by the dozen as I was going, and I wasn't even paying attention. I was too busy looking at the map and trying to design something in my head, so I was like, I'm like casually exterminating entire nests of bugs here. A weed genocide, and I don't even give a shit. Thank you, Callum. Thank you very much, Callum. And Waifu Killer. And Shindahan. And Nethlafin. Thank you, all of you. Anyway, so yes, today's fine. Just kind of cracking. Yeah, going to crack on with the bullshittery editing. I'm entering that nervous phase where I hope it works. I really hope that when I sit back and I watch the video, I mean, obviously I'm going to wince because there's going to be a whole load that's not properly edited. It's always the way. You get to the end of any edit and you're like, ooh, that didn't work. You know, ooh, that looks half finished. But yeah, fingers crossed that I can make it work. Right. Let's have a look. You monster. Indeed, Chinny, indeed. Those bugs are destroying the ecosystem themselves, I would imagine. No, we're doing it because, well, we're feeding them. We're giving them the pollution that they need to, well, that we're basically artificially creating a population, like an algae bloom. So when you arrive here, everything's fine, but we're causing all of this. We're physically creating them. They're eating the pollution. So if we weren't here, then everything would go back to normal. An equilibrium. Right. Put this... I'll actually keep that for now. I want to take that back to the main factory because I can burn it. Okay. So for those just joining the stream, I hope you're okay. Please know that on the bullshittery front, I'm about to start week number 8. By the end of this week, I'm hoping to be entering the quality assurance phase for a finished video. Hopefully. Okay, here we go. So I'm placing down roboports, which are basically refuel stations for the drones, which are going around doing the building. Or rather, just filling in the blanks that I set down. The blueprints. So the orange area represents where the logistics drones can move, with the yellow dashes indicating which roboports are connected. By looking at the map and hitting this button here, we can see the sub-factory's drone grid represented here. So wherever there's an orange square overlap, the drones can move about and join each other. Of course, they do require power. Yeah, the drones are out of power. They're floating back to try and find some more. They only have very limited batteries, you see, so... One moment. Do I have any of these? Yes, I do. Okay. Hi there, Fairy. Do I have any fun plans this week? Not really, I'm afraid. Just kind of cracking on with the work. Eager to get going, though, Fairy. Good luck with your blood sample test thing. Hope it goes smoothly. Hope it comes back positive for blood. Yes. Okay. Right, flamethrower turrets are not connected. So, put down a pipe blueprint. So we've got a large tank full of light oil, which we're using as flamethrower fuel. You can, you can use lots of flammable liquids, but I'm pretty sure light oil has the highest damage bonus. When we started, we were just squirting crude oil onto them, which isn't a good idea, but hell, needs must when you get started. So we're effectively squirting the processed remains of their ancestors onto them and then setting them on fire. I find that funny. Okay. So finish the outer wall. Oopsie. Okay, let's also make sure that the ammunition is being fed all the way down. Right, so what's the problem? Hello. There we go. And also make sure that they have sufficient, sufficient inserters. Fine, take a bit of wood. Why do I leave a gap in the wall? Mostly because the blueprint is flawed. I haven't perfected that blueprint. Okay. No fishing this week? I'm tempted, Fairy, but I've got so much that I need to do. I feel I'd be taking the piss a little bit if I'm like, sorry, patrons and Twitch subs, the video is late. Oh, by the way, I went fishing. Right. Okay. What's going on here? Carry on. Oh, I see. Yellow conveyors. Just upgrade to blue. We don't really we do manufacture the yellows, but I don't bother transporting them to the sub factories because why would I? There we go. Lovely. The spider is terrifying? A little bit, but you get used to it. I'm an arachnophobic, so yeah, it gave me the willies when I started, but yeah, I just kind of got used to it. Okay. Now I'm painting the entire area with concrete to get rid of this disgusting stuff on the ground. Grass, I think they call it? It's horrible. Yuck. There we go. Also, there seems to be some strange organic stalks growing out of the ground there. Rip them up. We can use them for fuel. Okay. And also these inner turrets. Repurpose them or put them in storage. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Careful not to uproot the roboports there. We need those. Okay. Right. Okay, so we're working to expand the sub-factory. I need to sort the rail system, so the rails need to continue all the way around the edge, either just outside the perimeter or just inside. It doesn't hugely matter, so long as we have control. Okay, ditch all this wood, I'll come back for it. Stone 2. Does the base have insufficient storage? Let's have a look. Build a few of these storage chests with drone-accessible ports on the top and line them up there. Okay, and then we'll have to make sure that the roboports have sufficient power. Okay, fuck it. Just rip them all up. Can always fix it later. Oops, ripped up a piece of the rail. We'll fix that in a bit. In fact, fuck it. Rip it all up. There we go. It's very good, Kirst. It's very good indeed. I strongly recommend Factorio. It's a hard recommend from me. Okay. So it's sort of like it's a bit of like a techno Settlers in a way. If you played Settlers, you'd be like, I've done this. So instead of having Settlers carry stuff between your buildings, which are changing them and manufacturing stuff, you have conveyor belts. So it's a little bit more rigid. Okay. No idea, Based. You tell me. Have the devs said that they're working on another game like Factorio, or? Right. I haven't really played enough Satisfactory, Aiden, in order to comment, so I couldn't tell you. But I will say also, I never really got to the point in Satisfactory where it felt like its own thing. It did feel like Factorio in first-person mode. Maybe it does expand beyond that and escape its shell, but all it really made me want to do is go back and play more Factorio. Thank you, Eric Box. Thank you. Probably not fairy. I don't think I have anything useful to say on it. Hang on. Nah, leave it. Right. Okay, so we'll sort the perimeter out first. So it requires power. So what have I severed? The whole damn thing? Okay, make sure that the perimeter has its own independent grid. There we go. Okay, make sure it has enough ammunition coming down and that is not interrupted at any points. There we go. Ammunition is being fed. Any power? Okay. So that's sealed. Yes, it is. Okay, looking good. Thank you, Lee Wilson. Thank you very much, Lee. Thank you. Okay. Right. So this is not sealed. Let me just sort that out. So designate a security door. The bugs cannot get in unless the door is lowered when a train is underway. But if that's the case, they're probably going to get run over, so it should be fine. Okay, check. Thank you, Fairy. Yes, I mean, by pure coincidence, I was looking at that Crowcat video on YouTube concerning Back for Blood versus what is it? Versus Left 4 Dead. So yeah, it's surprising how frequently you see creative types coming in and just sort of going, "Ooh, our game like this one, but slightly different." I mean, hell, before I did the YouTube thing, I worked in software development, specifically quality assurance, and yeah, I mean, when it came to lots of clients would be like, "Okay, we want our app to be like Etsy, but X or whatever, you know. Our app is to be Twitter, but you can do this." Lots of just copy this feature set from this other thing. It was just really pervasive. Okay. Extend the concrete all the way. I don't really use Twitter, to be honest. I did get a Twitter account and all that, and I used it for a while, but maybe I'm just old. I don't know what the purpose of Twitter is. Everyone just seems angry all the time, and somehow everything is connected to American politics. It's like, oh, I'm so over this app. Like, it's a hell site. I know people joke about that, but genuinely, it's a hell site. We're going to look back on Twitter and consider it to be one of the worst things ever made. Long after it's dead, people are just going to be like, why did anyone use that? Okay. Right, is it fully connected? Probably not. There's probably a break somewhere. Okay. So, 1 second. Looking at the grids. Yeah. We'll just connect it up there to make sure. And then make sure that it's got radar stations. Yep, Facebook too. Doesn't have to be mutually exclusive. Alright. Cool. Power? Yep. Power. Artillery shells just sitting on their own. Can I hoover these up? They're quite big though. Okay. They're in the trash slot right now. Okay, it's fine. Just put them in storage, whatever. Okay, so make sure it's all fully hooked up. Okay, so if you're just joining, I'm expanding one of my sub-factories down here. Do we have sufficient concrete, or do I need to send the train back to get more? Okay, so what's this? Yeah, we've got a little bit more. Hang on. Put down a storage chest. There we go. Within range of the drone network. Pick up all of this concrete and place it in this box. Oh, the drones are probably going to want to replenish the concrete that I've got on order. Yeah, it's fine if you want to. Just leave 100 in my inventory. No more. Okay. Ah, lovely. There we go. So just take all of the concrete, please. and give it to the drone network, and the drones will take care of the rest. Thank you. Okay, sweet. Let me just send this back, unless there's anything else we need here. I think we're good. Oh, I forgot the, where are they? The radar installation, so we can see things remotely. You know what, might need to build a handful of them. Okay, pop one there. Pop one here. So when the drone places it, I'll be able to see that area of the map without going there. Chisel, the learning curve is pretty high, so I'm not going to say that that Factorio is super easy to get into. That being said, like Kerbal Space Program, try not to let it intimidate you too much. You're watching someone at the end game. The starting game won't present you with these challenges. It will be a simple case of get some coal and some metal and make a furnace. Piece by piece, you'll get it, and it's one of these games, just like Kerbal, where those small eureka moments really, really just make it great. Your first factory, or your first few factories, will be way more interesting to you than the late game. Because you'll be like, oh, I get it, aha, ooh. Those small, I've managed to figure out how to get copper automated or something. Is there a demo, says Bullet? Cool, give the demo a go then. It is extremely good though. Try to, I mean, by all means, look at guides if you think that you get really stuck. But once again, I'm a little hostile towards tutorials and guides in general. Because at least for me personally, the feeling of satisfaction when you're like, oh, I get it, is good. Whereas if you just go to somebody and look up, here's my hyper-efficient 6-lane to 4-lane balancer. Here's the blueprint. Copy it into your... it's like, oh, God. But yeah, Factorio is great. One second. So, I'm going to take some rail signals. So, these trains are fucked. I need to unfuck them. So, let's start with... So, from the top then. The factory has resources coming in from the east via train, right? But it all moves, or at least my factory moves, in a clockwise direction. So, the entire factory is flanked by a rail network that moves around clockwise. Whenever a train wants to go off the network, it simply goes in to the clock face, like so. Oop, I was about to say like so, but it didn't. Cool. Well, okay, never mind, they're not behaving. Point is, like so... Come on. Fine, be that way. So a train, pretend there's one here. It's going to come along, and it's going to pull into the station, drop off its resources, and then go back out onto the clock face. Like so. So a continual loop of trains moving around. So whenever they want to drop stuff, they go lower. Whenever they want to pick up stuff, they go higher and further out. So, this is the outer edge of it. I want it to continue this way and go all the way around. For any train that doesn't give a fuck, they just want to go whoop and continue on their way. So that's this route here. Technically, that goes to the uranium. Okay, no. Should be fine. So hang on. Reconnect it. So any train that doesn't give a fuck and just wants to move on. So, this is not supposed to... of course. Of course. So hang on a second. Pardon me. Pardon me. So this is the uranium train coming back with, well, either sulfuric acid or uranium. So here we go. When you're ready, please... Whoopsie. There we go. Okay. And then this will continue this way. I'll sort out the signals momentarily. What's that? Dead tree. No? What is that? Yeah, dead tree. Continue, continue. And then I'm just hugging the outer wall so that we can be covered by the turrets. So in the event that a train gets stopped, they've got turret protection. Has to be in a line. This won't be tolerated. Hi, sausage. 1 second. Hi. Were you resting there? She just stirred. Hang on. Hey, gorgeous. Hi. For those not familiar, her name is Lulu. She's a 5, nearly 6-year-old French bulldog. Her birthday is fast approaching, but confusingly I have conflicting dates for her precise birthday on the documentation that I received. So her insurance, her vaccination and her birth certificate have 3 different dates, which is a little annoying. So I can't remember exactly which day it was that I picked. I'll have to check again. But when the day approaches, I'll go to the supermarket, and she loves tuna flakes. She really, really loves them. So she has them on occasion in a tin. I buy a proper tuna steak, like a big like flank of tuna, I guess, as a once in a year treat. And so that's been a little tradition since she's been a little puppy. And then I fry it in a tiny bit of butter, and yeah, and then put a little candle in it. I stick a little candle in it. And I've got these relighting candles. They're like joke candles. And despite having bought them myself, they surprise me every time. Like, I forget, and then, like, oh, the candle just lit itself again. Ah, dear. Okay. Right, so, the outer rail network is now connected. I should be able to get some of the trains moving again. So, let me just send this train, which is my I'm going to build a new base train, back to its siding, where it will be subsequently rearmed by my drones. I'm just going to intentionally reconnect the rail, and then order it to return, and then wait for further orders. It will move the moment the drones link the track. There we go. Okay. So, I have yet to set up the signals, so I should probably get doing that now. Hang on. Maybe I should do the... No, let me do the rest of it, then I'll do the signals. Okay. So, what's that? That's the old way around. So I need to rip all of this up. Thank you, Bearsy. Thank you very much, Bearsy. Thank you. There we go. Thank you, Bound C. Thank you very much, Bound. There we go. Also, hi there, Harry. ZF Harry's in the chat, everyone. Hope you're all okay. 1 second. Just going to go back to the main factory floor and just disconnect this just to stop any dumb trains coming in behind it and deciding that, hey, they're going to sit there and wait for the train ahead to move. The train ahead is not supposed to be moving. Okay. Ah, good. An upgrade to projectile damage. Do refined flammables now. Okay. Right, 1 minute. Just going to pick a different track. What's this? Sorry, not heard this one. Okay. Possibly German. I did try to make a few prior sort of follow-up videos to her birthday eating tuna video, but there was often a problem, or I just didn't have the time. Mostly it was the time problem, to be honest. I'm not even kidding. The bullshitteries just monopolize all my time. It's ridiculous. Thank you, Zerstumi. Thank you very much, Zerstumi. Okay. Right. So, that's the outer section done. Now, how do I need to redesign this? So this is going to be the incoming... No, wait, that's the incoming ore. That's the outgoing copper. So I need to move all of this all the way down and then have that as the queue. That's the security queue, so that can stay. Right. So, let's remove... Hang on, so in my brain, input, output, output, bypass. Okay. So, remove. This is no longer the bypass. Remove. Sever. So, right, this is the entire copper plate input for the factory. So it's about to come... Well, sorry, it would have already stopped because the trains have been stopped. Ah, that's annoying. I've got to get the train going before... Ah. Okay, I'll do that first. I need to get this train moving because I need the path to be clear. So... Go. So once they've finished loading up with copper plates, I want them to continue on their way towards the factory. There we go. They're off. All right. Okay, so that should now be sealed. Make sure that ammunition continues all the way around. There we go. That one has 2 ammunition feeds, it's fine. Eh. Okay. Right. Oh, look at her. You alright, sausage? What's his belly? Dearie me. So each morning I wake up, and because the flat has gone cold overnight, she's scrunched up beneath one of my arms, which sounds cute, but it's normally the bum half which is facing my face, and sometimes I wake up to hissing and a sudden warm breeze. Ugh. Right. I love her to pieces though. Okay. There we go. Okay, so let's make sure that the other train, the security train, keeps going. We can simply have it rejoin the bypass. It doesn't need its own dedicated exit. So down we go. Cool. Right. Well, I don't know, Radical. I'm a little... forgive me, when it comes to mods and stuff, it's not... I keep saying it's not because I'm mod hostile. It's more that I really like coming back to my playthroughs, like, months later, and I often find that if I've done mods, then those mods are out of date, or at least one of those mods is out of date, and the creator has long since disappeared and no update is coming, and a shitload of errors will pop up, and you can somehow never quite get your playthrough back to the way you wanted it. because something is broken and won't return. So that's happened so many times in so many games I've played now. So sometimes I just like to be able to slide back into the playthrough. Hell, even RimWorld, I switch off the updates so the developers can't fuck up my playthrough. New features are less important to me than getting attached to a single playthrough and enjoying it. Taking it slow. And sometimes, not always, I'm on a hobby horse rant about mods, I apologise. Sometimes some people will mod stuff in which seems like a good idea to them, but is really not that great an idea. Sometimes mods are, they miss the point. They miss the point entirely of, like they strip away some of the challenge, and the challenge made it interesting. Like, I don't know, Minecraft, here's the ability to fly. I know that's in vanilla now, but, you know, back in the day, like, oh, here's like an item you can wear to fly. But building something that's levitating off the ground by building earthworks and then knocking them away like a scaffold makes you proud to have that thing. It took effort. Whereas just going into creative mode and just right-clicking while flying robs you of it, in my opinion. Sometimes the effort that it takes to get makes you appreciate having it. Yeah, like that, Duckslayer. Okay. So what was I doing? Sorry, I need to get the fuck, that was an input. I screwed up. Hang on. What's this then? Oh, is this the old bypass? It is. Right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just the old bypass. Remove. Okay. So for those just joining the stream, what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to fix or modify one of my sub-factories on the south side of my Factorio playthrough. This factory used to just be mining copper and doing nothing else, but now it's going to be both mining and refining copper, so turning it into copper plates. So, for that purpose, well, you can see the remnants of the mining operation here and here. There's still 430,000 and 66,000 units of copper, but before long those will be completely exhausted. I'm going to massively expand these furnaces and just make this purely a furnace location, just like I've done over here with my my iron. I need to do one for steel, to be honest. This could be a good place for it. Okay. Is Factorio difficult to get into? Not really. I'm not going to dismiss its difficulty curve and say that it's easy, because it's not. But try not to let it intimidate you. You'll get it. You're looking at this right now and you're probably like, oh god, I don't know what any of this does. That won't be true when you reach this point in the gameplay. Not only because you've built it all yourself, but because the game will make you intimately familiar with what everything does on a glance. So I know it looks visually busy, but I do strongly recommend. It's very satisfying. 1 second. Oh, there's already one there. Okay, so no, right, signals now. Do I need that? I forgot. I went there specifically to do the input and I fucked it up again. There we go. Whoopsie. Drones, please remove it. Okay. Whoops. Right, here we go. Probably, yes, out of Keck. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. There we go. And here is... Oh. Just take these away. Hang on. Here, have some ammo. Don't fire it all at once. Okay. Nope. There we go. Right, that will be our input. Lovely. You alright, sausage? How you doing, gorgeous? You okay? There we go. Okay. Make sure both power grids are hooked up. Lovely. So, now that that's done, let's do the signals now. So, we'll start with the input of iron ore. So, the train's full of iron ore, Sorry, copper ore, not iron ore, my mistake. Go here to unload, and that will remain true throughout. We're not going to move it, so this will be their input. So, rail signals. These devices here, placed to the right side of the rail, will segment it into individual colours. So, there's the purple section, here's the blue section. What I need to do is just make sure that... So, yellow section. Zoom out. One wagon followed by... Sorry, one train followed by 1, 2, 3, 4 wagons. Next section. So that's now the purple section. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Could do with 4, maybe 5 train space. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So what will happen is the rail signal will look at the colour ahead of it, and if there's a train there, it will stop the train from entering. So what I'm doing is I'm making a queue. This whole line is a queue. And if I've done it correctly, no train should be waiting outside the walls. There we go. There's the end of the queue. Okay. So, I mean, even if they are waiting outside the walls, it shouldn't be too much of a problem, so long as the guns have ammunition to protect the trains. In addition, we'll put down a minefield. 1 second. So we're just going to place down some mines. The green section, noted here, is the maximum range of the construction drones, so I could place these minefields way further if I wanted to. Okay. Ah, hang on. We have no roboports over here. So, build a few of them. Can you put guns on the train? Alas, no. The trains are completely unarmed, unless, of course, they're artillery wagons, but they can't really fight close range. Artillery wagons simply pull up, fire artillery, and then bog off. You can always, automate that process if you want. But yeah, there are no guns on the trains. Thank you, Clark. Thank you very much, Clark. Given sufficient speed, though, they can quite easily run over most bugs. They'll struggle with the behemoths, the giant green ones like these ones. Ah, my sub-factory over here has run out of mines. It cannot replace the minefield. Oh dear. Quite badly. Why? I think it's because I didn't build this one very well, did I? First carriage. Is that true? Are the mines in the first carriage? I think they might be in the second carriage. Security train. What have I done here? Sorry, what train are you? Are you the... Oh, did I rebuild you? I think I did. Of course, I rebuilt you because you were destroyed by the bugs and I did it incorrectly. Oops. Okay, that's a bit broken. I'm going to have to fix that. Crap. Right. I'll fix that later. Focus on this. I found a destroyed train and I assumed that the front carriage was cargo, not liquid, so I built it incorrectly. Okay. Thank you, Clark, and Torrenx, and Miniwak, and Zerstumi. Thank you very much, all of you. Thank you. Okay. Right, okay, so, yep. Oh, hang on. What was that? I thought you just flashed to say low fuel. No, I think you're fine. Okay, so this should be fine. This is operational. Lovely. So, leave that alone. Let's go sort out the other rails then. So, this whole station needs to move, because the output is going to be all the way down here, and I'd like this to be the queue of trains that are picking up copper plates for the main factory. Or wherever, really. So, let's copy the station and move it down here. Thank you, Saf. Thank you very much, Saf. Thank you. Right. Would it copy the train? No. So, let's do this like so. Okay, and then we're going to park you pretty much here. Okay. I haven't started one, Siggy. No idea, I'm afraid. Right, there we go. Oh, it did deconstruct the train. My mistake. That shouldn't be a problem. We'll just remake it easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There we go. Oh, okay. Just redo it. Right. All the way down, if you please. Okay. Did I put down the robo port that I built for the left side? No I did not. Good shout. I forgot to do that. Place that over there. The drones would like to use my inventory, but it's full. Hang on. Oh, of course, the nuclear fuel. I'll go put that down for the trains. I didn't really try it much, Funker. The guys were trying it, so perhaps if you look to another ZF member, they'll probably give you a more informed opinion. Tom, for example. Ask Tom, see what he thinks. Okay. Alright then. Big blank space here for the roboports. I'm going to have to fix that. Okay. So, let's have a look then. So, copper plate input A. So, input into the network. Yes, that's correct. 1 minute. Okay, leave that be. You, stay. Don't move. Okay. Train behind you. 1, 2, whoops. 2, 3, 4. Another train behind you. 1, 2, 3, down. Another wagon, please. Okay. There we go. An identical train with no orders. So, give you a piece of nuclear fuel there. Can I just have one more piece, please? Thank you. Right. Oh, I see. Sorry, Funker. Why are you asking me then? Why do you want my opinion? You already know how it plays. Okay. Right, hang on. Hang on. Right, so now I'm going to shift right click on the train, then shift left click on these two trains, and there we go. I've duplicated it. So this will follow the exact same set of, or just crash into the back of it because I didn't set up the signals. Hang on. There we go. Okay, so one signal there. So same thing as the incoming ore. 1 minute. Let's go there. Cool. Make a nice queue so that incoming trains will queue up and grab exactly what they need. Exactly when they need it. Lovely jubbly. I'll leave it there actually. Thank you, Goat on my road. Thank you, Goat. Thank you very much, Goat. Right, so all I have to do is switch the trains from manual mode to automatic, and here we go. They will all now queue up, ready to pick up copper plates. Excellent. So, send the first one on its way. Nice. Very nice. Let's get it all hooked up, and then, of course, I can expand the copper factory at will. Actually, hang on a minute. No, get it all hooked up, then I'll clear it out. There we go. So for those just joining the stream, I'm attempting to build a sub-factory that can process quite a lot of copper plates for the main factory. Normally this is done at the main factory, but I'd like to use the free space that I've got available for this mining operation that was underway down here. So this factory is soon to have no purpose. I'm changing its purpose. With no more ore to mine, it will process the ore that comes from elsewhere. Right. So, that looks correct? Question mark? Is it missing anything? Not according to this. Okay. Carry on. It's hooked up to the... Yep, it's hooked up on the power grid. Right, here we go. So now I'm going to hook all of this up. It will need a balancer, which I'll sort momentarily. Okay, and then I'm going to sever... Whoopsie, didn't mean to do that. Sever the connection here, please. Okay. Right. Maybe go further? Yeah, it could go... how far am I expanding it? I suppose I should do this bit after the fact, shouldn't I? Okay. So, let's have a look at the furnaces themselves. What are you... Okay, we've only got the tier 1 speed modules. I need to do better. Okay. Well, they'll do for now. Right, so... all I have to do is do this. Although I think it's not fully connected in the middle. That's fine. We can remedy that. Right, leave that for now. I imagine that even on 45 items per whatever conveyor belts, probably won't get all the way down here. We'll see. Thank you, Frosties. Thank you very much, Frosties. Thank you. Copy. Whoops. We'll see. We'll see, Sven. I can always just delete stuff and move them elsewhere. No biggie. It's not as if I'm doing it. The drones are. And they're happy to do it. Well, I assume they're happy. I've disabled all of their emotions and all that, I guess. It's inconvenient having slaves that think... I mean, workers, who I appreciate. Thank you, recycled username. Thank you very much. No rights for synths, for the synths. They're synths? Synths. Oh dear. Yep, no rights for the Sims, yeah. I remember the Sims. I told you a few times about the family PC. Like, okay, right, so I'm the eldest of 5 brothers, okay? So that is a household with quite a bit of fighting, as you would imagine. And of course, we had a family PC, and we had a copy of the original Sims game. And we each had, yeah, this again, yeah, this story, Michelle. We each had a house in our, well, in that same neighborhood, right? And of course, that's fine. But what happens is the Sims can interact with each other. And even though it's only a local save, so for example, if your own Sim goes to visit another Sim, you won't go to your Sim's house and find them gone. Even though it's local, drama was caused, so brotherly drama was caused. Especially when one of my brothers, the middle brother, decided to use the move objects all cheat and move anything he wanted. So he set up a fenced-off back garden area behind his house, and he started moving a burglar in there. And then, of course, they couldn't escape. And then the postman, and then the pizza delivery guy. And then one by one, all of our Sims that would just casually walk past his Sim house, he would move into what he called the tramp camp. He built a concentration camp behind his goddamn house, with starving, sort of urine-soaked Sims wandering around and crying, until we complained to our mum and he got in trouble. Thank you, Useful Pickle. Thank you very much, Useful. Oh, also we had the PC taken away. Not the PC. We had a PC game taken away. A PC game called Dungeon Keeper. When we revealed to our horrified mother that the game gives you the ability to torture people. And we were laughing as we were just torturing fairies and heroes and all that jazz. Look, Mum, she's having her wings pulled off. Ha ha! And we all grew up into well-rounded individuals. Well-rounded, happy individuals. Well-rounded. Okay. So what are we missing? A shit ton. So this is going... yeah, I'm going to have to get my other train... well, I'll just go and grab what I need manually. Using the spider's inventory. So I'm just going to remote control this way. May you ask my age, fairy? I'm 18. Do I still speak to all of my brothers? No, not really. One of them, yeah, but the reality is not all of us have interests that overlap in any way. Right. So, spider's inventory can take quite a bit. Let me grab... here they are. So, electric furnaces. Grab a few of these, please. Grab a few landmines. A few hundred of those. And while we're here... hang on. Grab some concrete. Put it in the spider's inventory here. Right, what else do we require? The grappler arms. The specific type, these ones here. 150 of those. Back we go. Alright. Can you automate the spider droid the same as you can the drones? No, not really. It's just a vehicle that you drive. Okay. Thank you, Discreet Hydra. Thank you very much, Discreet. So right now, I'm just trying to get this sub-factory copper smelting operation resumed. It was doing fine before, but I need more throughput. We're gobbling up vast quantities of copper, specifically for circuitry that is used in most things. Thank you, Facos. Thank you very much, Facos. Hi there, Facos. Thank you for doing that, Facos. Hope you're well, sir. Thank you for the 75 months. Bloody hell. You crazy son of a bitch. And thank you, Discreet and Useful Pickle and Red Biscuiteer. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Alright. Oh yeah, I'll put these landmines in a storage chest over here. Is there one here? There it is. Oh, okay. It's already full. Well, I'll have some more. No, it's okay. It's full. Alright, we'll save it for the other place. Thank you, Soggle. Thank you very much. And the real... wait. The real Philo? Thank you, the real. Come on, get in, dingus. Get in. Get in. There we go. God damn, how many do we need? There we go. Come on. Build them, build them, build them. Oh. Did you build them? Okay. We need 158. God damn. Okay. Queen Tony. So this game is Factorio. It's a game where you build interconnected logistics chains in order to mine resources, process resources, use those process resources to make, say, parts in factories, and then feed them into research domes here. So these research domes will take vials, so coloured vials, in order to advance down the research tree. The purpose behind this is to build a rocket ship to escape. So you start on a crash-landed vessel which is here. And you start small, building a couple of, say, conveyor belts and a couple of small machines, and then you build a perimeter wall around yourself out of the stone, and then you have some automated gun turret defenses to protect you from the wildlife. And then gradually over time, you have to keep expanding because each tier of the research tree requires ever more complicated ingredients to be fed into it. Eventually your factory will spread out in many directions like a tumor that's growing in this natural world here, sort of spreading its tendrils, its metal tendrils all across the land in order to extract resources and pull them back. As you're doing so, you're generating huge plumes of red pollution, which are feeding the bugs, which are effectively making more of themselves using the pollution. You can see these squares flicker as they quite literally consume the pollution. So each of these spawners is eating the pollution to generate new bugs, which in turn rush your defenses because they don't like the vibrations. So the more your factory produces, the more enemies you create in the local environment, as it becomes a sort of almost like an immune reaction, like a body fighting against your cancer. It's quite a dark game. Like in the name of progress, you're like a blade that's stabbed into the side of this world, this beautiful green world that this character doesn't belong here. He's an intruder. He or she. Sorry, why did I come here? I came here for these. I'll also get rid of these. Okay. No. Oh shit, did I trash them accidentally? Oh, I think I'm dumb. Okay. They were taken away from me because I defined give me no furnaces. Oops. Okay. Do the opposite then. So I never bought furnaces because give me 350 furnaces. Gimme. When did my person turn into a spider? He didn't. He's still here. See? He's just driving the spider. How come there's so little pollution? I wouldn't say that's little pollution. Holy shit. It's quite a bit of pollution. Hang on. So we're at an all-time high. Well, that's not true. It's dipped a bit because we're not doing massive mining operations. But we got a short while ago. We had an all-time high 2 hours ago of pollution. What was that? Yeah, get rid of these. Thank you, Okie Duke. Thank you very much, Okie Duke. Yes, indeed, Mala. I simply chose not to remove the ship because I think it's just an interesting focal point of the terrain. This is where I started. So we had a small factory which continued to expand, consuming. And it continues to do so. Okay. Did I get those? There they are, ready to go. Okay. Do I use solar energy? Yes, indeed I do. By clicking on one of the pylons, you can see an overlay over the last, say, hour of power consumption and power generation. You can see here that the steam turbines, so that's nuclear power, are generating 365 megawatts of energy. It's being offset by 16.5 megawatts of solar energy from 398 solar panels. So the bulk, the massive bulk of power is being provided by nuclear energy. The rest, solar. Okay. Right, let's get this shit show going. Looks like we'll need some more pylons as well. Take these. So there's no way to go 100% green? Not really, no. Your actions will always generate pollution. That's kind of the idea. By mining stuff, you generate dust. Ripping it out of the ground and spraying it everywhere. You can try and lower your footprint, but you will always be generating some pollution. In fact, as your factory gets large, it's really a good idea to just lean into it, to be honest. Just build artillery turrets and just bomb anything that dares come close. Okay. Does Factorio have infinite resources nodes? No, water is infinite, as in a pipe will just keep going. But most of the other resources are finite. Although I think the world just keeps on going. I think it's just like an endless map. So really it's just a case of keep going further afield to find the next node. Okay. Right, is everything hooked up here? Seems so. They require more speed modules. But that's okay. That's what the security train can do. Alright. Let's get it hooked up. So. Here. Oops. Let's not forget the balancer. Here come our copper plates. Oopsie. Fucked up. Just gonna copy it. Hang on. Okay, and then go over here. Find one of these devices. This one here. Which should balance the out... Oh, piss. Oh, no biggie. Get rid of that. Need to get it on a blueprint. Hi, sausage. Hello, darling. How you doing? You being cute? Yes. Yeah, she's a happy girl. Smelly girl, that's what she is. You right, darling? Yeah, she's okay. Right. Sorry, got distracted. Okay, so move that here. So what's happening now is I'm trying to make sure that the output that's heading towards the train is completely balanced. So each of the platforms that are loading the raw resources in the form of the copper plates should be loading the same amount. There we go. Why are you not full? What's going on here? Oopsie doopsie. I do want it in a line in case I would like to expand the furnace later. But I imagine I'll have to build an alternate facility because each of these being full. We'll see. We'll see if these last furnaces have anything to do. They might not. Okay. There we go. Everything should be subsequently balanced. I need only hook it up and get things going. So here we go. Begin loading the copper plates. Whoops. Right, here we go. So, trains are ordered to leave after 64 seconds or when their cargo bays are completely full. They can carry, I think, about 8 point something K. And by being queued up like this, I'm hoping that there's always a train waiting to be loaded, and also on the receiving end, always a train waiting to unload. So I'm going to monitor the situation for a bit and make sure that that is in fact true. Okay, how are we doing here? What's wrong with this? Something looks wrong. Okay. So these ones can actually unload. So more furnaces? Well, hang on, I haven't put in the speed modules yet. Or maybe not. Maybe that there's a point of saturation where the belt is completely full. Maybe I need fewer furnaces. More belts. So take this input and have it go on... Well, basically just chop this off here and put it here instead, maybe. A throughput bottleneck, yeah. Well, we got plenty of room if I wanted to do that. I mean, yeah. I need only move this bit here and then voila. Yeah, we've gone past the point of saturation. Still, that's pretty cool though. I mean, how much have we... Hang on. So let's go to, over the last hour, copper plate production. So obviously it dipped to nothing. So 5k, a sudden jump to 6k. Really? Only 6k? Maybe before I was already at the point of saturation. Okay. Well, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Is it worth having a second station, maybe? Right. Maybe. Yeah, I'll just keep it going for a little bit. Need more speed modules to come down anyway. Even if they're in this sub factory, then I can just deploy them to another line nearby, can't I? Right, so carry on doing what you're doing. Cool. In the meantime, let me just go up to the other place and make sure that these oh no, hang on. Did I finish the signals? I didn't. I'm getting ahead of myself. One moment. So, I didn't finish the security signals here, nor the bypass. Oops. Okay, so security train. Once you're finished... Okay, good. So what about the bypass here? Ah, so both of these lines come in at speed, don't they? They do. So maybe... this needs to be a chain signal, doesn't it? So I need to look at the ones ahead. So 1 second. So forgive me, I'm not super duper familiar on chain signals. But effectively, these signals will look at the status of the line ahead of it. The chain signal will look at the status of the line ahead of that. So, this one will stop a train in the purple zone here if the blue zone is filled. But if that happens, it's too late, isn't it? Because this train is moving so fast, it will never get to slow down. I want it to look at this section. That's what a chain signal does. So, this one will ignore this section and look at this section. So if all of a sudden, holy fucking shit, there's a train coming... here. There we go. So the yellow section, it will say stop, 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 stop. There we go. Red, see? It detected something incoming at speed. Right there. Okay. So hang on. Just looking at this segment. Should be fine. You don't need train signals on merging? Are you sure? It's quite a high-speed merge. That is a bypass line, so... Thank you, Messi. Hi there, Messi. Thank you very much. 1 minute. Just putting down a few signals to make it a little easier on the bypass lane in case we have congestion. Lovely. Okay, here's another high-speed merge. So that's the security train re-entering the system. This is the bypass. Alright, so a chain signal here would be... Hang on, so here comes... Right, you stop here. Okay. Here. What's this? That's fine, you carry on. So a chain signal here and here might be advisable to make sure that there's no holy shit high-speed train coming this way, I think. Damn. No iron plates? For real? Hang on. Okay. Yes, Dave. So this is our southern, what was a copper mining facility. I'm switching over to a copper smelting. But I think I've done goofed somewhat because I've hit the point of saturation for the belt, so I might need to split this in half, like go and just move it here, and then have an alternate station coming in for copper specifically for it. Which should be doable. I mean, move station there, easy peasy. Okay. Right. Are you sure, Hailing? They're not going to slam into each other if two simultaneously come along? Like that? As in that one sped along and then that one met it at the same moment? Hang on, let's just watch it. Curious. So we can see these dots go red or green. These are the signals. It's quite cool. So let's have a look. So, here we go. Stop. Pulling out. Okay. Thank you, Shamrock. Thank you very much, Shamrock. Just waiting for a bypass train. Here comes one. It's just loading up now. Here it comes. So that's going to be forced to use the bypass line. So, as it moves through here at speed, when does that go red? Because if it goes red like here, then that's going to be a collision, surely. Wait for it. Oh, no, okay. I'll tell a lie. Okay, it went red really early. Ah. That's cool. Hang on. I didn't know. Alright. Sweet. That's fine then. Okay, so over here... Yeah, I'll need to sort out that saturation problem for the copper plate train. Now let's make sure there's a sufficiently long waiting queue, because look, this is the bypass, or rather the incoming incoming track for the station. That's not very long, is it? So incoming trains are gonna... Yeah, I need it to be all the way over here, just like this one. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let me just sort that out. Hi there, Cobalt. Hi there indeed. Okay. So I need a nice, long wait and run up for the station. Okay. Thank you, Fellacrux. Thank you very much, Fellacrux. Get rid of you. And, yeah, it's a little inconvenient having that happen, so having them go all the way around would be better, smoother. How's Deborah? She's doing quite well, thank you. The Queen Ant. There's some footage from the VOD from last night. I put the camera on both Millicent and, and Deborah. Sorry, for those not familiar, I have an ant farm, so there's a queen ant called Queen Millicent in the ant farm. 1 minute. Yeah, they seem to be okay. Zoob, yes, about to start the 8th week of work on the latest bullshittery, at which point it should be end-to-end edited and be entering quality assurance, I hope. So please bear with me. Hi there, Polarized. Welcome indeed. Yes, I hope so. Fingers crossed. Look forward to making more Space Engineers stuff. Alright. I need to go get some more landmines over there, don't I? They require 240 of them. No problem. That can be arranged. Please put these back in storage. I no longer require them. So those were the electric furnaces that I requested. Okay. They're currently bringing me landfill. 436 units are on the way. I need only wait. Here they come. Probably energy. Bug attacks are frequent. What do you require? What's that about? Oh, it's not hooked up? Oh, the sub-factories. Damn. I never automated the construction of these substations, did I? I'll have to go do that manually. That would be why solar output is so low. We're mass producing them, Lord Arawn. So satellites are being queued up here for launch. Okay. What's the problem here? Control units are, low number of control units. What does that require? So the blue circuits. Yes, we need more red circuits. So, yeah. And we need more copper. Hell, I need to completely revamp the way that I'm doing the green circuits here. Massively, the throughput of green circuits is just not enough. So if anything, I've already got pre-built main bus lines for green and red circuits and blue circuits. So a sub-factory just for green circuits and red circuits and blue circuits is totally viable. We should start with the green. Just have a train that's coming in with... Wait, what? Oh, yes, of course. Oops. I disconnected those earlier because I needed the space. I never reconnected them. Oopsie doopsie. Okay, I'm going to have to fix that as well. One problem followed by another, eh? That's Factorio. But yes, thank you, Polarized, and welcome indeed. So today, I've been going through... Today, I've been going through the assets that some artists have been sending me. I need to animate some stuff for the bullshittery, notably a cutscene that wasn't very good from Divinity. So, Bew Dingo has provided some assets, and I'm sending back an email to her showing, like, can I have this different? Can I have that different? So that's what I've been doing. Need to finish that email. Right. Cool. Got the landfill. Yes, indeed. While we're here, can I just put a wagon on the back of that train? Gotcha. Oops. Accidentally switched you to manual mode by doing that. No, Reaper. Basically, I'm trying to do another ocean scene, just like the first cutscene with the horizon and the island in the distance. So I'm trying to do something like that, trying to make the waves move in a convincing fashion. Animation is hard. God damn, was that all of the landfill? That was apparently all of the landfill. Okay. Okay, we don't need all of this. Cancel that. Okay. Throw some explosive at... Yeah, blow these up. Thank you, Bendy. Thank you very much, Bendy. Not sure, Nano. Depends on if there's any animated assets. How much art commissions are done. But this one, quite a few. I've got 3 artists that are kind enough to do work for me. And they're making about 4 works apiece. Thank you, Justin Ninja. Thank you very much, Justin Ninja. Okay. Is that Cake in the chat? No, she's not. Oh, yes, she is. Hi, Cake. Hello, Cake. Hope you're okay. Ah, dear. Wait, am I in the... Yeah, I'm in the drone network. I need more landfill, guys. Bring me more landfill. How many's on the way? 484. Lovely. Just wait here for a second. Oh, yes, of course. The solar panels, yes. Fix the solar panels. But yeah, trying to think if there's anything else going on. Not really this week, just kind of cracking on. This weekend was nice. So Cake was co-Zeus in an armor operation that we did on Saturday that was good fun. And then we did some TF2 on the Sunday, which was also fun. Yeah. Beyond that, I've just played around in Factorio the entire weekend. I was such a lazy piece of shit. Welcome indeed, Freakalicious. I do recommend Factorio though, if you're not giving it a go. Drone, destroy that cliff. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. Right, finish that please. There we go. Now then. There we go. Link up the rail network. Okay. Cool. So I'll sever this now and have this the bypass to go around and link up with the rest. Oh, that's an old station that's not... Yeah, I removed the station before. It's not needed anymore. Okay. Let's go over here and hook up the solar power. So, solar was only... Well, it was only like a few megawatts. So now we get all of this linked up with substations. How many do I have? 42. Hook them all up, please. The batteries are not being charged? Surely we have excess power from all the nuclear stuff. What are they waiting for? Stuff is in the way, I think. Delete it and try it again. So for those not sure what they're looking at, the drones that are mounted into the drone control unit in my suit and also the spider are currently acting as my cursor. Whereas at the beginning it's just you around your person, the drones can reach way further than I can. So I can place down a blueprint and either the drones on me or the drones in the factory here can come on in and do the job. Now the factory itself has its own sort of shared inventory that goes across all the crates in the factory. So if you choose to go to the output of one of your factories and just say place it in a box, so long as that box has a drone interface on the top that lets a drone get in there, like so, they can just do their own thing. The factory itself is like a player inventory. So these drones aren't getting this stuff from me at all. They're going to where I've manufactured solar panels. And if they have any surplus solar panels, Well, they're just... Hang on. Oh. Did I copy it improperly? I think I did. Hang on. No biggie. I should fix it. Hang on. So if they have a surplus of any of it, they'll just take it to the their own storage areas. Okay. Cool. I think, right, sweet. We're down to just research that, so exponential research now, aren't we? So we've researched everything that has a finite amount of research possible, and now any research we do will just, say, result in incremental improvements to, say, like drone speed, so you can make them go crazy fast. All right. No, Huma, this is just vanilla. As far as I know, unless there's some mods installed that I don't know about. Which can sometimes happen, to be honest. Like, I've subscribed to something on Steam and have long since forgotten. I'm not even kidding, I started the playthrough while drunk. Okay, sweet. So, how much solar energy are we? Oh dear. So it's not connected? It's not connected. One moment. It seems to be connected. Uh-oh. 400 megawatts? Oh, it's nighttime. I'm dumb. Satisfaction... Sorry, production is full, but satisfaction is halved? Oh no. Does that imply that some of the nuclear reactors... Do we need more? Are they fully operational? For real? We need more nuclear reactors. I guess because we built like 1 million furnaces. I guess. Electric furnaces. Really? We need more nuclear reactors. Wow. More than 4. My uranium was disconnected. It was. Let me just see if I've ran out of fuel pods. Fuel rods, even. They look like pods, though. Okay. More than 400 megawatts. Here we go. So the sun is rising. Let's see how much solar power we get. So we're just over half satisfaction. Temperature 1000. God damn. Okay. Wow. Wow. I've never seen 4 nuclear reactors be maxed out. Alright then. So I could upgrade to like a 6 reactor setup. Or I could just be lazy and copy it the same setup here. I'm probably going to be lazy for the moment. Remove these roboports. Yes, I'm just going to embrace the laziness and just copy what I've designed before. Here we go. Kate says, this game is probably so much fun, but the UI gives you so much anxiety. Yeah? Again, as I keep saying, Kate, try not to let it intimidate you. You're looking at the end game. When you get to this point, you will intimately understand what everything does, because you will have built it yourself. So I know it looks super like, oh Jesus Christ, what the fuck? But that's only because you're looking at someone else's factory. You will look at this and you won't be confused by this when it's yours. You'll be like, okay, I built that there, I know where this is, I know what that does. So don't worry. I think it's just the problem of it looks visually busy, and if you haven't built it yourself, then yeah, probably would be quite confusing. How many hours to get to this point of in the game? So this one is 148 hours, 56 minutes and 36 seconds. Okay. So we need some turbines and the reactors themselves, don't we? So turbines are where? Here. Okay. I require... I don't have the turbines automated. Grab them out of... well, grab some copper out of this box. Do we have any pipes? I require pipes. I'm making the pipes over here somewhere. Where was I making pipes? Fuck it. Tell the drones to bring them to me. Cannot be bothered. Pipes. Drones, please bring me 500 pipes. Thank you. Just going to build some turbines. So pipes, gears, and copper plates. Do we have a box of gears? Oh, we do, but it's way further along. Alright. Ah, dearie me. Indeed, bothered. Yeah. Ugh. Hang on. Have a good day at school, Snot21. I hope it goes smoothly. So yeah, for those just joining the stream, I'm on the tail end of the factory, right next to the satellite launch facility, the end game, so the final I win objective of Factorio. So press a button and it launches a rocket. It's waiting on rocket control units, which are being mounted into the rocket facility, but we require circuits to do that, which are being manufactured over here in the circuit production area. We need way more though, way more. Green circuits in particular are a bit of a pain point. Yeah, I need to build just a facility, a sub-facility, purely to make circuits and bring them in via train. Oh, I didn't finish that either, did I? Need to finish that. Okay. Now that I've finished the game, what keeps me playing? Fun! I like it. I'm attached to my factory. The other guys were playing a bit of that space mod thing, and all it really did was make me want to go back to my factory and keep building. The factory must grow. Okay. More copper, if you please. There we go. I beg your pardon. Oh, damn it. I'm dumb. This whole time, have you guys been stealing copper from me? Give that back. Bring me copper. Bring me 900 units of copper. How many cogs do I have? 200. Bring me 800 cogs. There we go. So with all of these drones in the air, so roughly, okay, only around 400 drones. I thought it'd be way more. I've got around 13,000 drones in total for just this factory. So, gears, please. Where are the gears? Why aren't you bringing me gears? You are. Speed up. Come on, let's go. Chop, chop. So since all of these drones are in the air, they're having to recharge, which is going to cause even more of a stress on the power grid. So our satisfaction is going to go down. So we're generating 400 megawatts at full power on those nuclear reactors, at full whack. We need more. More. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Let's get rid of that. Why do I have so many stack filter inserters? Who gave me these and what? Get rid of these. Why do I have these? Okay. Don't know why I have that. Oh, I've got a queued order for that. Get rid of that. What about this? Yeah, I've got a queued order for that for some reason. Get rid of these. Not sure, Fairy. Maybe someone else can tell you. What's the maximum number of people in a multiplayer Factorio game? Right, how many of these do we require? So if I mouse over the yellow icon, 63 in total of the steam turbines. Okay. Any tips for new players, King? Yes, try to get into the habit of leaving much more space than you think you need. So if you're building a new factory or a new section of your factory and you have one here, don't build here. Go way further up and all the way over here. Basically, leave more space than you think you need just in case you want to expand it later. Also, get into the habit of building in straight lines. For if you choose to, you can subsequently just expand it along sideways. So for example here, if you have your factory here, branch off to the right, so just straight 90 degrees this way, and then build your one factory. So it's input, it's output. Sorry, opposite. Input, output. And then if you want to build more, you can just build more in a straight line. So try to get into the habit of doing that. Also, in a general sense, don't look at what other people are doing and panicking. A big part of the game is the eureka moments of figuring it out yourself. So if you run straight to the wiki and the blueprints and download a perfect, well-balanced version of it, you'll kind of rob a good third of the gameplay from yourself. And, yeah. Just enjoy it, really. Okay. So, I'm trying to get these nuclear reactors operational. They're only ghosts right now. They're not fully built. How many turbines do we require? Okay, 38 more. Let's keep building them. So my suit can manufacture them. You have a problem with biters, says Nomv. Any tips for that? Shooting them with lots of bullets, I often find, is effective. Okay. Oh, look at her. Right. Sorry. My damn chair is... My chair's eating my headphone wire. There we go. Alright. Yeah, she's happy. She's comfy. She has a cushion and a sofa. She's a happy girl. Okay. More turbines. There we go. Turbines deployed. So, yes, here the reactors will take their incoming fuel from these two boxes. So we have a requester chest here, which is bringing in uranium fuel cells, which are being manufactured over in our enrichment area, which is to the east. So we're separating the correct isotope required in order to sustain a nuclear chain reaction to warm up some water. So the water is coming from, that's a good question, here, but we need their own independent pumps, so here and here. So the water will flow in, up into these boilers, where it will be heated by the heat pipes here from the reactor. So heat transferred over here into the water. Steam will be generated over here, where it will go into the turbines, where it will push the turbines, pushing these massive metal turbines that spin faster and faster and faster. And in turn, they spin a magnet, an electromagnet inside, which will spin inside a huge drum of copper wire. The copper wire is tightly packed in there, utterly just as tight as you can get it, wrapped around inside the drum. So as the magnet spins, like the front of a boat, like the bow of a boat, it will push free electrons in the copper wire down, the same way that water displaces in front of the bow of a ship. But of course, because the magnet is continually spinning faster and faster inside the ring, it's continual. Just this continual, like, electrical wave, some sort of current, I suppose, an electrical current, which is being pushed into the wiring over here and into the rest of the factory. All we have to do is keep the turbines spinning, and even when power is cut, the turbines will take some time to slow down. All of that metal is continually spinning round, which will let other alternate sources of power ramp up in the meantime. It's just a question of keeping the magnet spinning. Doesn't matter what method you use, just keep the damn magnet spinning. Now, one moment. How many of these do I need? 18. More turbines. I have no doubt, Lowend. Yes, indeed. We're still building it. Indeed, the boog of a ship, yes. Okay. Indeed, 20,000 hamsters will spin the magnet. Indeed. Doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter what the source of your spinning magnet is. Could be tidal, could be wind, could be steam. Just find some way to spin the turbine. And spin the magnet. Okay. There we go. Cool. And the boilers, how many of them do I require? So 4 more turbines, 20 boilers. I require more copper. 862 units of copper on the way. Just stay within the drone network. Alright. Indeed, copper. Yeah, personally, I find... I'm trying to be polite. I find face cams kind of like... if they have a purpose, if the face cam has a purpose, but most of the time I just find myself annoyed by them. I'm just another dumbass on Twitch. There's nothing interesting about my face. It's incredibly boring. If it's like a horror thing and the face cam is capturing reactions that add to the content, hooray! But for the most part, it's just some gormless idiot staring off into the middle distance, you know? Like he's someone waiting for his microwave meal to finish. That's like 90% of face cams. Okay. You know what I mean? Okay. Hi there, Quillerman. It is indeed a bank holiday, but I've got way too much I need to do. I've got a shit ton of work I need to do. No rest for the wicked. This bullshittery's got to get fucking done. What is the time? Oh shit, I'm out of time. Okay, a few more minutes. Let me just get this nuclear reactor going, and then I need to go get on with work today. I need to go for a jog as well. I've been good. I've been a good boy. I've been watching what I eat. I've got like a spreadsheet. Oh, I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm just tracking calories. But yeah, just trying to exercise frequently and eat better. Because, oh my god, you cannot out-exercise a bad diet. If you're taking in 3,000 plus calories a day, doesn't matter if you exercise and burn off like 400, 500 calories, you're still in the red. And that's the problem. It's not that I'm like, oh, I'm going to eat this entire jar of clotted cream. It's more that I get to the end of the day and I'm like, yeah, I can eat. And then I end up eating like a 900 calorie burger and large chips, you know. Because fucking a delivery website is 2 clicks and the burger's on its way. Bad habits. I need to stop. Bad habits. I just need to get to the end of the day and be like, nope, you don't need to eat. You're fine. Just go to bed. Okay. Right. 13 heat pipes. Not that frequently, Copper Miko, to be honest. The VR kit is unfortunately just gathering... Well, it's not gathering dust because it's in the box, but it's next to me, not really doing much. We played a shit ton of VR a year and a bit ago, and we kind of burnt through everything there was to play. From time to time I do VR, but... It's difficult to keep the ball rolling. Also, getting it going requires moving furniture. I don't know how other people's living situations are, but I don't necessarily have just an open space that I can leave open. Got to kind of plan and move furniture and just yeah. You can't just say like, come home, well, finish a long day and just I'll just slap the VR on. Okay. Yeah, I've not played Beat Saber in a while, Kirino. I'm really reluctant to sweat into the index. Feels too expensive to damage via my sweat. Hang on. What was I doing? Reactor, which is here. Okay. Oh Jesus. Okay. So 500. So I got the copper plates. Give me 500 steel. Where's the request for steel? There it is. So please bring me 500 steel, 500 advanced circuits. There we go, 600 of 600, and also 500 units of concrete. Lovely. There we go. Right, what about the copper? Just 500. So for those just joining, what I'm doing now is I'm trying to get an alternate nuclear power facility operational. For we're only able to generate 400 megawatts of energy with this facility at full whack. So I'm building an identical facility next to it. All right. So the drones are bringing me what I need. Thank you, Mooheal. Thank you very much, Mooheal. Thank you for the tier 2, Mooheal. Thank you very much. And Mr. Fraggy before that, Warris before that, and Scare Nightly before that. Would a large accumulator farm also help aside from the space cost? Space cost. Yes, indeed. I have some accumulators, 413. Not that many, to be honest. Accumulators are batteries, folks. But yeah, having lots and lots of accumulators would be advisable. But then again, that's quite a deficit of power. I'm going to need quite a bit. All right. Oh, can I build one? No. Concrete. We have insufficient concrete. We do. Uh-oh. Are we not refining it? It should be down here. Well, here's some concrete. Oh, no, that's the concrete for the artillery guns. Where's the other concrete? Should be over here. What's the problem? Hello. Concrete. Output. See? Gimme, you bastards. No, wait. That's not concrete. It is concrete. Oh, here. Did I not set the I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I didn't set it up properly. There we go. Right. Thank you, Tarja, and Skaven, and Silver Surfer. Thank you, all of you. Thank you. And Gentle Kill. Thank you. Mooheal as well. Thank you. Hi there, Martin. You've got a job interview for your internship next year. Ah, well, good luck indeed. Good luck, Martin. Yes, remember, just be confident, have lots of follow-up questions, and remember, some advice that I saw on Reddit recently, and I was like, oh, that's a good piece of advice. Pretend that your nipples are searchlights, and you must illuminate your way. In other words, stand up straight. It's your posture. You must illuminate their faces with your searchlight nipples. Okay. Right. So, there we go. 2 more nuclear reactors and we're sorted. Yes, don't do the same with your penis. That will not go well. Does anyone remember Sons of Anarchy, an American television show featuring a bunch of, like, it's like a biker gang? Sorry, I don't know why I thought of this, but it was really weird because I couldn't understand what the main character... Right, so there's a main character who's a young guy. I think he's blonde. I think he's like a blonde dude, like wearing lots of, like, well, biker outfit and stuff. And he had the weirdest way of walking. It was so strange. I couldn't get over it. You'll know it if you see it, but he swaggers, right? And like, his shoulders do lots... Like, I'm not on a face cam, so I can't do it, but he does lots of, like shoulders are like going like left and right, and he looks like he has a spinal injury, and I'm like, what are you doing? Walk normally. And it knocked me out. It damaged my immersion so badly that the actor was told to walk as though your spine has been twisted, like he had rickets or something. And I'm like, do people walk like that? Is that a thing? In like biker gangs in America? Seriously, I'm exaggerating a little, but just look at some footage. There's like a scene, I can't remember which season it was, but the actor has to walk down like a hospital wing, because I think he's nobbing some nurse or something, like his girlfriend's a nurse. So there's this wide shot where he has to walk down to the camera, and I couldn't hold in my laughter, because he looked... It looks so weird. Oh wait, what are you doing? Get those back. Right, one more reactor and then we're done. I need to go get on with work today, folks. Sorry. Oh, are we all out of... Oh, of course, they're not in proper boxes. Sons of Anarchy. I didn't finish it. I only got to, like, season something. It was okay. Thank you, Daedalus. Thank you very much, Daedalus. Good luck, Rodham. It's good fun. I recommend. Piss off. Go away. Shoot. Let me know. Here we go. Right, so... Boop. One more. Here we go. Now, the reactors are heating up. They have no... Well, we have no water coming into our boilers. So, let's remedy that situation. And put down some pumps. We're going to need two. One there, one there. Yeah, keep them separate. That's one. Pumps. Offshore pumps, right? There we go. Offshore pumps? Are we going mad? Yeah, here they are. Drones, build them. Or, okay, are we on strike or something? What's going on? Right. Bloody drones, got to do everything myself. There we go. Right, water is now flowing through there. Let's get one there and then one there. Alright. Water here. Wait, is that correct? No, what's this, sorry? Yeah, that is water. So what about this? Why is that going that way? Weird. There we go. What are you guys doing? Why are my drones not working? Okay. There we go. Right, so let's have a look. So the reactors are gradually heating up. They haven't reached the point where the boilers can kick-start yet, but the heat should be being transferred down these pipes into the boilers, so low temperature. So gradually, there we go, then the steam goes this way. That looks fine. So in a moment, we're going to see the turbines start to spin slowly. So here we go. So currently, 400 megawatts are being generated. Only half satisfaction for the factory. One pipe is not connected. Probably, I'm sure we'll figure it out. Okay. Right side. Right side. Looks fine. Here we go. Turbines are starting to spin up gradually. So steam is being generated by the water being boiled. Here we go. We're climbing to 521 megawatts. The reactors are purring. Turbines are spinning. There we go. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. There we go. Steam pressure rising. Okay, the turbines are slowing down on purpose because we've met the satisfaction. There we go. So, 487 megawatts. Is it the daylight hours? Yes, it's getting brighter. So solar power is offsetting. Cool. The turbines don't need to run at full speed. Same with these. Excellent. We've solved the issue. We're back to full power. Lovely jubbly. Right. Thank you for watching, everyone. That was a bit of Factorio this morning. Once again, do strongly recommend Factorio. Those that watch regularly know how hostile I am towards promotion and sponsorship and that, to the point that I never do it. Ever. So if I'm telling you that Factorio is good, then yeah, I mean it. Factorio is very, very good. Huge number of hours sunk into it. It's very good. Anyway, so which idiot made that? Oh. Right, so, yeah, well, have a lovely afternoon, everyone. I need to go and crack on with this bullshittery, so I need to get to work. If you're a patron or a Twitch subscriber, I'll give you an update on progress later. I need to do like a full Patreon update. So if you're a patron, it should be up on Patreon soon. Give me a few hours to work, and then I'll sit there and type the update. If you're a Twitch subscriber, though, I used to send out emails to people. I used to just send out an email saying, this is what I put up on Patreon. Thank you for being a Twitch subscriber. Unfortunately, Twitch have taken away that feature. It doesn't exist anymore. So as a backup, I've made a Discord group below. So if you're a Twitch subscriber and your Discord group is linked to it, it should automatically assign you the correct permissions, and then you'll see a post which is just a copy-paste of the Patreon post. So hopefully I'll get your blessing to continue, and hopefully what I've done is good. I hope. I'm getting a bit nervous, to be honest, because it's nearing the end of the project. Yeah, so working on the latest bullshittery. We'll keep going. By the end of the week, I'm hoping to enter the quality assurance. So, nearly done with this bugger, and then I'll move on to the next one. Anyway, thank you again for watching, folks. Have a lovely afternoon. Please let me hand you over to... Oh, thank you, Crammy and Daedalus. Thank you. Right, who's doing what? So, in ZF... Digby is doing some DCS World, Bavon is doing Satisfactory, and SWAT is doing Jump King. In which case, let me hand you straight over to Bavon, so ZF Bavon, who is playing a similar type of game, but in first person. One moment. So this is Satisfactory by ZF Bavon. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful afternoon.